Well, wonderful sights of Cobham Oval in Whangarei. We are here for the first one-day international of 3 between New Zealand and the West Indies. Chris Gayle and Evan Lewis just watched 3 maidens in a row early. Gayle tried to launch, but as soon as Doug Bracewell was introduced into the attack, picked up the first wicket. Shea Hope reviewed that decision. He felt he didn't hit it. It was a little scratch, but looked more like it could have been the feet scraping the ground than bat on ball. However, decision remained out. Shimron Hetmeyer and Evan Lewis put together a little partnership before Shimron Hetmeyer just hit one straight down the ground to Lockie Ferguson off the bowling of Todd Astle, and then Ferguson had one of his own as Jason Mohammed knocked one back onto his stumps. Half century for Evan Lewis, first one for him after 200s. Jason Holder didn't pick the slower ball, and Ross Taylor plucked a beauty out of mid-air. It was Evan Lewis playing a lone hand for the West Indies until this moment. Wronging from Todd Astle. Would have probably missed off stump, but that one wouldn't have. It would have crashed straight into middle. Lunsford beaten edge one through to Tom Latham off the bowling of Lockie Ferguson. And it was Robin Powell late in the piece with some big boundaries. He picked up 59, including 4 sixes and 2 fours. Skied one over the long on boundary, tried to repeat it. Williamson, long off boundary, sorry. Williamson running around to his left. Plucked a comfortable catch out of the air. Lockie Ferguson with 2. Doug Bracewell, welcome back to this New Zealand side, 4 for 55. And Todd Astle, very, very good indeed. 3 for 33 off his 10 overs. 249 to win, required by New Zealand. Work up, and Colin Munro found the boundaries quite easy to come by early on. It was an opportunity, a very, very tough one for Evan Lewis. Running backwards over his head, that one tough as well for Shannon Gabriel, the caught and bowled, and another one straight back past Ronsford beaten. Talked about it in commentary. They just found a little bit of width on too many occasions and were able to help themselves to short pitch bowling and wide bowling. Munro, first to go, got a good one from Kesrick Williams, just stuck in the pitch a touch, and was taken comfortably at short cover. Kane Williamson came to the crease with a couple of nice boundaries. Lost George Workup very quickly. Ashley Nurse just skidding one on to off stump. Williamson got a little bit of width as well. He was joined by Ross Taylor. Put on another very good partnership. 57 they put on together. Williamson chopped one on to leg stump off Jason Holder. He picked up a couple of wickets today, Jason Holder and Tom Latham. LBW to Ashley Nurse, simple decision. That one crashing into middle and leg stump. Henry Nicholls, little outside edge for him. Straight through to Shea Hope. And it was left to Todd Astle and Ross Taylor to wrap things up comfortably for New Zealand with 4 overs to spare. They sent the West Indies into bat. West Indies posted 248 for 9. And New Zealand replied with 249 for 5. New Zealand winning by 5 wickets.